that's Ethereal. So in today's video, I'm going to be covering the Goro-Goro no Mi and everything that has to do with the Goro-Goro no Mi. That means, you know, how it is for PvP, PvE, the damages for it, the scaling, you know, everything that you may want to know, so you may potentially save yourself some Robux. And I know everybody likes to save themselves some Robux, right? Anyways, right, getting into it. All right, so you're definitely gonna want to have the drums and the staff, because the staff in particular, because with the staff, if you have anything electricity based, so for example, if you were to have Mink or Goro, you press X with the staff on, it changes it into a trident that's extra damage, and in addition to doing extra damage, it has a little bit more range as well. I think it changes like to a little bit slower, but that doesn't really matter when you're doing a little bit extra damage, right? So that's that for the staff. Now for the actual fruit itself, it has 5 different moves. Each of them, I in my opinion, are solid, except for maybe the last one a little bit, but we'll see what happens. Let's see what y'all opinion on it is when I showcase this for you guys. All right, so the first move is called lightning paralyzation. All right, so it's similar to how the Z move for one sword style works, in terms of the fact that it creates like an orb around you, and then if you let go of the key, everything in that orb gets damaged. So I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like right now. All right, so I'm gonna hold it down and then I'm going to use it. It does like a little bit of damage, 19 damage with just the right amount of points in. All right, I only have 125. That's how much you need for the last move, Thunder Greeting. All right, so with that, it just does 19 damage at max though, meaning that you have all points to delve through, literally every point to delve through, and your max at level 175. It will be doing 45 damage a tick. Scaling's pretty bad on it, but for what you can do with this move, it's really good. All right, so if I do something like this, right, or I do something like this, Q dash and an E move right afterward, it's easy for a combo extension. All right, very, very nice for combo extending. If you have even something that's like better for combo extending than the golden staff, that'd be perfectly fine. Like, for example, if you have something like black leg, you're able to combo with the black leg, and then instantly after you use the golden staff, you'll be able to not the golden staff, the black leg moves, you'll be able to use like a punishing move that keeps us in place, continue the string, and then get a damn near infinite combo off. So yeah, it's Goro is very nice for combo extending. Next up on the list, we have Flash Smash. So this move is not a teleport. A lot of people are gonna get this confused with a teleport. I mean, it is a teleport, but it's not like a true teleport, right? You have to be able to teleport to something that's like within view, right? So I'm just using this as an example. You don't have to use it in first person, but like, let's say for example, everything that I can actually like potentially see here, that's where I can teleport to. So I can't do something like, for example, I can't be like right here and then teleport to like this grass plate up here, because like if I'm like right here, you know, it's not gonna allow me to teleport there. But it will allow you to teleport, like, let's say straight above, or if I want to go like a set distance over here, allow me to teleport. The range is very limited though, but I'll show you guys what I mean by that. So if I, let's say for example, aim out here, right? So you guys probably gonna think I'm gonna go all the way out, right? But I'm not. I'm actually just gonna go like quite a short bit of distance in front, do like an AoE slam down, and then it'll stun. This is also the block breaker of Goro-Goro no Mi, so keep in mind for that. So if somebody's blocking, you're definitely gonna want to punish them with the smash. It has a very low cooldown on it, so you know you can definitely abuse it. Only casts 27 stamina, so it's a nice move, right? So I can do something like that. Flash slam. There's some nice damage, but the issue with it is that it does the knockup. The knockup we don't like about it, but I guess that's to prevent it from being too OP, right? Slam, and then use the flash smash. Also uninterruptible, by the way. Keep that in mind. It's uninterruptible. Flash smash is a very solid move. It's a very quick AoE block breaker. Does some nice damage as well. It is 48 with just 125 points in and 85 at max, meaning you put every point into Goro. Next up we have Lightning Wrath. Now Lightning Wrath is a very fast move. Sadly it's not a block breaker, right? But if you hit somebody with it, it does some good damage, and it's very easy to hit as well. So we're gonna go ahead and use that move really quick. So with 125 points in, it does 17 ticks. I mean 5 ticks of 17. So that in total does 85 damage. At max, it's doing 185 damage. All right, so it's really nice. It's really nice, solid move. Like I said, it's gonna be hard for people to dodge it, especially when it's so quick. Like you could literally do something like this, like you could jump up in the air and then use it really quick. It's gonna be hard for them to predict unless they're constantly holding F. And even then, right? Even then, if you use the Z move, while they're blocking, you're gonna want to go and rush over to them and press R, because they're probably still gonna be blocking while you're in it. It's definitely possible while it's still firing down to use the R move, because the Z move is not like it stuns you, right? So you can do something like this, and you want to spam R right afterward while they're blocking, and then block break them. Very, very nice combo potential. All right, very nice combo potential. So, I'll show you guys what a true combo would look like with this. So, you would definitely want to do something like, and this is if they don't have Geppo, because Geppo allows you to get out of a lot of stuff. All right, so you definitely want to do something like this. Come over here, bow, and then come over here and slam them down with the smash move. Nice move. All right. The second to last move is Lightning Dragon. I don't really like this move, to be honest, because it's hard to kind of hit. It does 63 damage, which is pretty solid. The cooldown is also pretty fast on it, but it's not a block breaker, right? So, in my opinion, it's kind of one of the meh moves. I guess you could probably use the slam down into the Lightning Dragon, I suppose, but it's, like I said, it's not really the best. It's not really the best. All right, it's just like one of them the meh moves that I feel like every fruit has, right? So combo, come here, X, Lightning Dragon, but you see that it has a lot of startup to it. It's kind of all right, but you know, you can definitely work with it, right? It's just to have a projectile attack with Lightning Dragon, so you could probably snipe somebody out the air with this bad boy, right? Something like that. You know, you never know. It has very limited range though, like everything else. So it's not like it's a long range attack. So you could probably do something with that, right? Go crazy, go crazy. The last move is Thunder Greeting. All right, now Thunder Greeting eats stamina. It does 125. This level 125, and it does 252 to 315 damage depending on how much hits. It takes 95 stamina, and it takes over 700 stamina to fully charge it to max. So this, if you're gonna want to use this move at max, you're gonna have to make sure you charge up all the way. You're gonna have to make sure you have all your stamina in. It takes a lot of stamina. You guys are gonna see what I'm talking about by that. All right, so this is with 380 stamina and 125 delve, right? So I'm gonna charge up to max here. Charge up all the way to max. It sounds like this massive orb out the sky, right? It's eating my stamina though, by the way. Look at how much stamina this is eating for me, right? This thing is just eating my stamina. Okay, it does 63 damage, and yeah, some decent damage, and it covers like a big area around you. All right, so Goro is nice though. Goro is nice. Now for PvE, I don't know how good this will be for PvE, especially with how much, you know, stamina the this is how Goro looks, by the way, y'all. Just keep that in mind. This Goro looks just like this fruit right here. But I don't know how good it will be for PvE, simply because all these moves here are really for just I believe just PvP, to be honest. You have Lightning Wrath, right? But Lightning Wrath has a pretty decent cooldown on it. It doesn't do that much damage to finish off an NPC, even with like a whole bunch of points in. So, especially at this level. All right, so I don't really know how good it will be for PvE. But PvP, it's definitely solid, like I told you guys, right? You have the whole M1 string coming over, electrification, continue the M1 string, or, you know, switch it to a different fighting style and do something with that. It's very, very solid for PvP. It doesn't scale that well because at max points for right now, which means you put like an extra 400 points in, you're only going to be doing like double damage. So yeah, it's like you're gonna be doing like a crazy amount of damage. Like I told you, Lightning Paralyzation, 125 points, 19 damage. At max points for right now in Goro, that means you put at every single point, which is a waste, is 45 damage. For the last move, Thunder Greeting, you're doing 315 damage at max, but when you have full points in, it does 515 damage. So yeah, it really depends on how you want to take it. It's nice for PvP though. Scaling isn't too good, so I suggest literally focus on like a fighting style as well. Try and focus on like the easy combos that you can pull off with this thing. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been EtherealMiracle. I'm out. Deuces.